supposed to pull the wave, I guess?
It looks like it.
Yeah, okay, he's resorted to, okay, I'm not having fun, let's just not play the lane normally at all. He's just gonna pull waves into the jungle and go for the efficiency here.
Amar taking a blood grenade, a lot of magic damage with that Lucent Beam as well, up at 2 seconds. Can they get the vision? Another blood grenade though, this time on the white mark, but Pure gets the kill on Amar first. We've seen him dive a lot. He's not afraid of going in really deep here. Speaking of which, Onslaught with the trample, that's enough. Just a very clean kill, and it looks like he'll survive the power swap shots as well. Now he's just suiciding just to be able to get this top lane. Whitemon finally reveals himself. The X into the magic missile. Down goes Snake King, but Marine coming in to take out 9 class in tow, and he still has the pulverize for Toby, and that'll be an easy cleanup for him. Up being a 2-for-1 in up over time.
I think it's the most important thing that can happen more or less in the first 15 minutes of the game is when one team gets cleared.
Toby in a lot of trouble. Not realize Mallory was still sticking around. That is just way too much damage.
Yeah, he's sat there for a full minute almost, just waiting in the trees.
Thompson showing up though. The bushwhack coming out from 9 class. Mallory in a lot of trouble. No pulverize for 5, so it ends up being a very valuable trade.
War has gone to Radiant's bottom tower.
2 points of glaives. Should be okay.
Good amount of stacks there. Snake King getting chased by Whitemon with that haste rune. Magic missile. And looks like it should be a kill.
My goddess wished you dead.
Nice and easy.
Mosquito being shown. Here's tier 1 tower. X-Torrent, Thompson, Whitemon, and 9 class all converging to kill off this gyrocopter, and they do so.
Much like Cordwood
Tundra finding some good momentum.
Scouted, this is a big moment for Tundra. They need to protect these.
fortification.
You can see that some XP is being stolen here. See that it is being taken, and they do take them out eventually, but now we have the disruption into a trample onslaught, and Pure's going to get swapped, and he's going to be super fine. Mallory and company might not be so. He gets the pulverize, actually connecting on the 4 heroes essentially, but now Mallory has to run away. Skeeter coming out with the call down. That's the death of Whitemon, and it looks like Falcons will be able to retreat.
A little bit of a beat there. I think they could have killed the Luna, but the overlap between disruption and the onslaught was a little bit off. Reed now gonna die for this wave.
Yeah, absolutely punished.
Alright, there's the upgraded meta with the 2 sad smiley.
That's actually kind of next level thinking. As Whitemon's gonna get caught here by Mallory. Pulverized. It could be the death of the Venge.
Developing their lead, the vast majority of this, actually the entire network needs to be on.
This is a really important kill. They don't have the pulverize quite yet, but the call down is there. TP's coming in mass. Is it enough to save Pure? No, just barely dies. Now let's see Tundra needing to get something out of this. They bring back Malrain, still really tanky thanks to the uproar, but
against these Radiant heroes or an aura.
Amar, he's going to be found by Thompson. Magic missiles there. Lots of damage being applied. They have the X now to bring them back. Big kill for Thompson and company. Take some action here. 9 class and company grouping up to... They will find him with the bushwhack into sharpshooter. Thompson again with the kill.
Top tower is under
Just is used just in case, but nothing is found. We can see. Shadow was activated, and now Tundra right into Mallory, who onslaughts in, but the entirety of the team is here. The Eclipse solely on the primal beast. Likely to be the death of him very shortly, but an instruction save at the last moment. They've only taken Thompson out of the fight. Pulverize to follow, and the swap comes into play. Mallory somehow still alive in this fight. Now the rest of Tundra on the retreat. Whitemon looking for the snipe on Mallory, but it's not to be, and instead he will likely be chased down instead. He'll get a courier kill, and I think that's all Tundra gets in this fight.
Dyer's middle tower is under
He's not out of the woods yet, quite literally. He's stuck in them.
Yeah.
He has no TP, and he cannot fly a courier up here.
Pure being spotted now by Amar. TP in the form of snaking is here. Lots of pure damage applied to Pure. That whirling death destroys him. Still alive though, double leap from Snake King. Acorn Shot's gonna slow them down a bit. And eventually brought down by Amar's Chakram.
Liner offlaner that just, when they have the read of where the fight is going to take place, they send in their absolutely tankiest hero, and he still up a ton of spells and damage, and then they disrupt him. so much just out the window. A little bit of a differential here at Tundra.
That was like a little mini game there. Try to dodge all that shit. Only going to get worse from Tundra's perspective. You can see Skeeter has his Aghanim Scepter to go along with the Chrysalis. Going for some tankiness next with that BKB. It looks like Roche will be free.
Completely free. Tundra are nowhere to be seen. They might know this is going on, but feeling able to contest. The next level play of hide into grenade and then instant TP out.
Yeah, bottom lane, be caught off guard and absolutely destroyed. He is level 20 now.
Crit will get the charge, so this is a 2-charge demonic cleanse as well.
Peter gets warranted and destroyed. My goodness. Tundra from the shadows using long range assassinate onto crit.
Radiant's middle
Under vision. Okay. Thompson making his way over to the other side, and Bushwhack will set up yet another kill. Jumpers and
it's multi-purpose, right? Yeah, exactly. It's one thing for escape, but I also think they've been using it aggressively, right? He's using it to get information and set up ganks.
Yeah.
Very Thompson-esque.
Well, another kill will come the way of this ward, and I think Snake and company are very sure where the ward is.
Tough one to crack.
Making their way over, you can see the wards are set up ahead of time. And Malrine with the jump, the pulverize to start Pure, destroyed in the blink of an eye. And no way Tundra can fight now. They attempt the retreat. Zamar going in very deep. Actually, the buyback on the Pure trying to turn this around. They X-mark farm, but look at how much HP he has. They're tickling him. When you see a primal beast with a shield rune, it's like, let's not even fight. It's like having a double damage on like a PA or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you just ignore that, I guess. Motion number 2 will go the way of Falcons. That is the coveted Roshan's banner. Class actually showing himself, but the Bushwhack misses. Amar wants to go in deep, gets up to Shivas after the Timber Chain. Beam will keep him at bay. Pure giving away his position now. Falcons obviously ready to fight. Thompson with the retreat tactics. Get the torrent onto the gyro cost. He's going to be assassinated off as well. The boat is coming in. Doing a lot of damage to Malrine. No more shield for you. The Eclipse coming out along with the torrent storm. Is he actually going to live? No. Finally enough damage to be able to take down the beast. So 2 dead for Falcons. All they've taken is Eventual Spirit, and Pure has to BKB TP. If he gets out, that is not too bad at all. They don't get the Aegis, but a core kill at this stage of the game without giving up too much. Pretty damn valuable. Thompson TPing out all. Kobe being found by Snake King, uses the bow.
Wants to steal the wisdom here.
He's going to attempt it. 2 more seconds. Popping the BKB. Hits it TPing first. Won't be able to find him. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Whitemon and Pure find themselves in a bit of trouble, although Thompson is here as well. Peter and Amar wanting to go in deep again. Whitemon is who they have the sights targeted on. Beautiful Bushwhack, but Whitemon ends up getting bursted with that Aegis from Skeeter. Thompson is the one that wants it instead. Disruption to prevent him from getting an onslaught in. Thompson actually uses the grenade to get to the other side of Thompson, he's gonna get swamped. He's still taking too much damage though. He is dead all over an arcane rune that nobody ends up getting other than crit. Now the run is Pure. Gonna be isolated completely here. So Falcons getting what they wanted. To force Tundra out of their base. To separate them a bit all over the arcane rune, as Crit's gonna take full use of it. Another disruption. TP might be successful.
Walking around with 5,200 health.
No big deal. Roshan will roar.
You can't give this up.
No, absolutely not.
You just have to go for this. And Falcons know that they can't give it up, so they will be moving
broken.
in.
And there's the jump in from Malrine. Trying to focus everything on the Whitemon, but the Lotus going to cancel his own entirely. Totally gets off the boat. Not really hitting much, and the Torrent Storm doing a decent amount, but looks like Tundra on the retreat. They lose their Venge, and Thompson trying to delete Crit on the sideline. He's going to get Demonic Purge, but really the story is Pure, completely isolated, not able to do much at all. And Tundra get decimated here, a 1 for 4, and it's going to be a full team wipe. That might do it, honestly, as Falcons can now take Roche. He's there.
I thought they were going to value
finish this game number 1 here in the lower bracket at the ESL One Birmingham. Already looking for an opening potentially to blink and pulverize. They're spotted. It's on Thompson's part. It is canceled immediately. If they delete the vengeful spirit right off the bat, and now Thompson right outside his fountain. He's dead. Double kill for Cedar already. Forstorm actually doing a decent amount, but it's just there's no damage at all. Look at the HP pool of everyone on Falcons. They can just sit here seemingly perpetually. Buyback came for the bench. Pure in 9 class, just taking massive amounts of damage from this chakra.
MR can zone 3 heroes himself.
Yes. Now Rain will force out the BKB for Toby. And they can try to go for these mega creeps and likely the game as some damage finally being applied to Amar. It's looking nearly enough to pop the aggro shot. There's a swap to stay pure. Toby's going to end up dropping as a result. We'll buy back. Now Malrine still zoning along with Amar. The 2 tanky boys just can't get through this lead. As the mega creeps come, Peter and company can just focus on the building. This is 2 raid bosses on the same team, okay? Getting actually pretty close to killing off Primal Beast. Malrine find the distance with the encore. Now Peter coming in with the BKB, destroying Pure, deleting Toby, and that's going to be GG for game number 1. Falcons, it was really close up until that one mistake over the arcane room and just plummeted off a cliff for Tundra.
Yeah, the question is, and I'm curious to hear what the panel has to say about this as well, right? We were talking about potential paths for Thompson in this game.
Start doing exactly that.
I think it's the way Tundra win this game. I think they fully rely on it. As a matter of fact, this crit will find the first onto a Pure.
That is, I mean, that was dark. For sure.
Radiant's bottom tower is
leeching a little bit of XP. He's going to run into Amar, and Crit's going to set this up with a shackle shot. You have to think eventually this will be a kill going the way of Falcons. The slow now coming out from Amar, and as the mana is depleted. Second kill on the board for Falcons. Tundra yet to make an opener, but Thompson showing up with that damage rune in tow. Snake King is dead. I guess he would have liked. Has that ice armor creep and is opting to go for the Veil of Discord.
Dire's bottom tower
showing up. Malrine will be spotted. Still has the damage runes depleting here relatively soon. All right. Spidey senses were tingling and the pick pull came out. 9 class though. Finds Crit in the jungle. Thompson, okay, he's gonna be spotted. He's gonna actually be shackle shot, but he gets the death pact off. Nice amount of HP there. Mar blinks in. No mana at all on the Thompson. As the mana void comes out, it's just level 1. A decent amount of damage. A beautiful hammer coming in from Skeeter will lead to Thompson's death. Whitemon with the right click briefcase kills off Amar in tow, and now can get the Echo Stomp in retreat. 9 class attempting the TP, trying to pick up those charges for the Death Zone. The aggression overall for Tundra. From Toby's perspective, as we might actually have some action here. Hoodwink with first stun and the sharpshooter to follow, and that's an easy cleanup on the Snake King.
For the Doom.
And a skeleton walk. Thompson showing up with the Desto reveal. Sharpshooter. That Earthsplitter did anything, but matters not. Thompson now 2 charges on the Desto. Will apply some pressure to the tier 2.
Or Abyssal. The usual AM stuff. I think I don't see any reason to. I mean, you could buy Ags against Dusa. It's not bad. More often than not, I'm kind of just a hater of this item. Maybe I'm underrating it.
You're a hater in general. Thompson gets the tier 1 tower. Malrine backstabs him here. Shackle shot not going to connect, but
nice last AM. T5 contribution.
Class not able to get the bushwhack there to go for the eventual deny. You're getting forced out of his own triangle, and now taking some aggression. Will have to use a stone gaze, using a lot of the mana in the process. Mana Void not quite enough to get the kill. Amar wants to finish this kill, but the Echo Stomp holds him in place, and now the phone is coming for him. Do they have the damage to actually finish the job? No. Instead, Pure goes down to Malrine, who backstabs again. The sharpshooter hits him right in the ass. Getting pretty low himself. Echo Stomp holds him in place. Amar in the tree still. Malrine will be the trade. A 1-for-1. That's not a trade that Tundra are too happy with. Again, the Doom, relatively low net worth, what we're used to seeing from a Malrine mid.
Can't say 9 class without saying ass. And he does hit it right in the ass with that sharpshooter. You're absolutely right about that. Screw out an 8-point shot.
Meanwhile, bot lane, had the boat come out from Toby. Malrine taking the right clicks from Thompson. Another death to his name as Crit eventually shows up and, well, just walks away. Decent amount of vision. Not on the high ground, though.
Oh, did they? Oh, they didn't see him, actually.
No.
They're trying to get their hands on this.
But Pure is going to show himself on the wave now. Little does he know, right above. Oh, yeah, he pops the Stone Gaze. He's going to get Shackle Shot, but that actually forces Falcons away. He senses again with instincts overall. Malrine going to pop that shoe back into the Earth Splitter and the boat. And down goes the Doom as Pure getting really low on mana because of Mori. Oh, huge battle, boys! Oh my god! Thompson is dead as a result as well. And Snake King and company are cleaning up pretty nicely. 4th kill to their name. Triple for Skeeter. Very short lane.
This early butter from Dusa is obviously going to make things a lot easier for her against the AM, but
all right.
Oh well.
Malrine, yeah, Shiva's giving that extra little vision, and now the easy Doom onto 9 class. Roshan.
I mean, you can say what you will about Pure. Also in this series, the guy knows how to farm. He's very, very good at finding farm on the map.
X onto Mar. Torrent. It's coming.
Splitter.
Beautiful layering from Tundra.
Very good.
Fights better in the pit.
Probably Radiant takes it up significantly faster, actually. Like Clinks factor.
I would say so. They also fight better in the pit area. Earth Splitter, Torrent, Storm, Stone Gaze. Not a ton of AoE for Falcons. Very much a single target. Yeah. That's not a great start. It gets off the Stone Gaze, though. Looks like he'll be able to get away safely.
No Amara alive, so Pure feels very safe going to the mid farm, but despite Amara's death, almost could have shot him there. For this item usually. Amara have it yet?
Yeah.
They timed it.
But they might still have the damage. The right clicks are fierce from Thompson.
That would have been
Torrent Storm just in case.
Yeah, that would have been terrible for Tundra if they missed that kill. Like if you get the able to do so.
Whitemon showing himself. Thompson though, going to set this up with that bushwhack. Malrine has to use his BKB, trying to retreat now. Doesn't use his Doom in the end as Thompson doesn't look like he might get a kill here, but meanwhile Toby taken out by Crit on the other side of the map. Instead, it'll be the usage of the Aegis. We'll see if Tundra wants to stick it around and fight or not. Falcons, great echo stop. Snake King though did not get hit, and there is the Doom onto Thompson, and now that leads to an easy one as Whitemon destroyed, and that just leaves Pure on the Medusa alive.
Yeah, he doesn't have the blink.
Yeah, he doesn't have the blink, which is interesting that he would get that first, but looks like blink will be next on the menu farm anyway.
I think it's Marta though.
Atos. Should be fine.
Mantle right there. Immediate usage.
He's going to be forced out by Thompson now. Looking for the high 5. No one wants a piece of it though.
The thing about the Doom taking the Centaur creep, wait a sec. Yeah, okay,
He wants to fight. He's going to get Hurricane Pike by Thompson. The Gale Force is there. Whitemon dead. BKB is down though. Let's see if Tundra can try to capitalize on this.
They will already be preparing.
Now the
Scans coming out in plenty here, yeah. Falcons spread relatively thin here, so this could be a moment of opportunity for the side of Tundra. Look at the map placement of the heroes. Tundra very tight.
Thompson trying to cut off the other side. The focus is on the Skeeter. He's going to get a Stone Hammer off first into the Focus Fire. Gets put up in the low ground. The Gale Force is helping out. Thompson's just stuck here. Looks like he might be able to trickle away. Yeah, he finds the move speed, and Skeeter gets the courier in the midst of all this. As the Doom comes out onto the Kunkka, the Torn was cast first, though. Malrine will die as Amar looking for more. Skeeter can't get the clinks in the end as Whitemon will die to Snake King's impetus. 9 classic company trying to retreat. Skeeter is overwhelming. Stormhammer to follow. Toby's dead as well. 3 down for Tundra. Or Whitemon.
Where are you going?
Malrine and Amar here looking to potentially retreat. Pathway is blocked off by Thompson. Atos now. Damage done to Malrine, but here comes Skeeter trying to focus on the clinch, but can't get into arm's length. Now the Stone Gaze comes off. You can see the Halberd used now onto the Medusa. Can't do much, but Whitemon destroys Amar with the Earth Splitter, and now in a 5 versus 4. Snake King kind of ignoring him as Skeeter trying to come in for a last backstab here. He only gets Whitemon and dies to Pure. And now Snake King attempting the TP behind the trees. But that's not going to be as Tundra with a 3-for-1.
He'll be on time. They have plenty of time to get this Roche. Skinner going for that second kill is just batshit crazy. I think that was ridiculous to even try that. But yeah, finding the kill on Amar is what really broke that fight wide open. By having these tankiness items, he has the Mantle, the Halberd, and the Vanguard. They still pierce through it and get him down. And as soon as the answer mage is down, Medusa has it totally real quick on the Medusa. You see what this says there? It says rune double damage.
That's right.
That's right.
Unplayable. Restart the game.
They never fixed it.
Oh, initiation. Nice force step though. Whitemon's caught off guard. It's going to be an easy kill for Falcons to start things out. Now Gale Force due on the 9 class. Looks like we'll get both supports in all likelihood. Impetus. Oh, not quite enough. But bonk. Malrine.
That worked, actually.
Strength activated. Pure. Already out of mana. Oh my god. He's deleted. And now the Gale Force again used onto both supports. Mana Void to cancel the TP of Whitemon. Havoc Hammer into the right clicks. 9 class will be the 3rd casualty for Tundra.
Big difference for the kill speed. I still felt like Skinner did 80% of the work there at least. But
Radiant's bottom tower is under
that's up.
attack.
Tier 2 tower bot is dead. Malrine gonna get Echo Stomped. Push back to follow. Earth Splitter not gonna connect. Force Staff was there from and the BKB, but Whitemon again just Peter showing how much damage he can output in such a short amount of time and from Tundra in those scenarios.
And Amar with his Octarine build could just throw in Blink fragments way more frequently, right? I thought we were going to see him going into more like we talked about, maybe more traditional items, but he feels confident that his team has enough damage and he has no reason to worry based on what we've just seen. The Wind Ranger and the Sven are absolutely destroying Medusa, so he can't go full utility route.
Aegis. Shard was there as well as Malrine. He's spotted. Pops the BKB, but to no avail.
Got a gem.
Black King is going to show himself here, the Astral Step. Does hit. Bushwhack to fall. Look at the damage onto the tier 3 tower from afar. Peter wants to fight. Godstrength already used. Here with the Stone Gaze. Force Peter and company back. The Torn Storm keeping more at back actually. Peter getting really low. Gale. Mana Void. Delete Pure and Whitemon from the face of the earth. And now Toxin and company probably will have to try and fight this out. But Toby already out of mana as Peter continues to just feed upon him now with the help of the Shackle Shot. Thompson destroyed on the back line as well. For the old Roche. Still a minute away for that. Gonna have smoke break. Whitemon gets some vision next to the atmosphere. Okay, he's gonna get doomed right off the bat. And there is Superman time for Peter. It's leading Whitemon off the face of the earth. He takes considerable damage though, but now forced back to safety. You're already using the Stone Gaze. Now Malrine really deep in, gets the second doom this time. It is on the Koka. Gets Gale Force into the right clicks as well as Malrine just melting, but Pure basically out of mana. Now Mana Void comes in again from Amar. Pure is dead. Thompson attempting the TP, just barely. Back to Fountain. Really rough position. 36k deficit now. Tundra. Okay, I mean they do have the Rapier.
This is fast.
Going to be spotted by the power shot. Looks like they will be able to get the Roche. Echo Stomp. And we're really fully connected. There's the Aegis for Pure. A lot of goodies on there. There's an Aghanim Scepter as well. We'll have to see who takes that after this fight, if there even is an after this fight. Focus fire. The Divine Rapier on the deck. He buys back. We'll see who picks it up though. As Stone Gaze used from Pure. A lot of havoc though. Coming out from this Torrent Storm. Chris takes the tumble. Whitemon on the retreat. Thinking. Oh, Malrine actually missing the hook on Thompson coming back without the Divine Rapier. Still doing considerable amount of damage. The Mana Void comes in. Toby is in on the sideline. Amar pops his refresher. Is silent for the time being. Whitemon finally gets off his Earth Splitter. Not doing much with it though. Will pop the cheese it looks like to get to full HP and Pure. Remember, has the Aegis in tow. Stormhammer is there from the Sven. Down goes the Aegis. Mana Void again. This time almost Whitemon with a sliver of HP. One right click will finish him off. Now Pure basically in a 1 versus 5. He's doomed up. He's destroyed. destroyed. That should be it, as Go Home is exclaimed from Amar, and Falcons will be going to the grand finals here at ESL One Brimingham.
The victory honors to the dive.
They just stood absolutely no chance in that fight. I know they're far behind on the network, but
They had the Aegis in their hands and still couldn't